This just happened. I just bought a car and I am very, very happy about it. Just a short little tour. I absolutely love it. So I love my Mini Cooper. Loved. It's gone. I had a 2011 Mini Cooper S. Beautiful car. Freaking blast to drive. Seriously, it was one of the funnest cars I've been in. I mean, just ran like a go-kart. But it was not reliable. I had it in the shop twice in the last 6 weeks for very large repairs. Everything from oil changes, gas, small maintenance, large maintenance, just an incredible amount of money. So I decided it was time to get something a little bit more reliable. This beautiful little Hyundai. So it's gonna get me through my life for the next couple years. And I'm very happy about that. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym in just a bit. I just finished a self-defense class, a taekwondo class in earlier, a personal training session, so it's already been a pretty full day. So I'm really quick, I'm gonna have some pre-workout carbs. Now, I don't know if I've had these, maybe I have. Either way, they sound amazing. So these are gonna be my pre-workout carbs because I just need something to give me some energy before I hit a push day, which is gonna be just so fun. But I wanna make sure I have something in me because some people just aren't affected by it. I don't get that, honestly. Some people seem like they're not super affected when they don't have something to eat before their workout. It drains me like crazy. I see a massive difference in my muscle strength, and even my muscle endurance as well when I don't have just something to eat before I work out. So gotta have something in me. Drinking plenty of water because I can just tell that I'm pretty dehydrated from yesterday. I didn't drink that much, so trying to just down water like crazy.
You can't always beat traffic.
Woo! Man, that feels good. Skull crushers are next.
Yeah, it's one thing if you say this is the exercise do it, and this is what muscle works. The different part of the video, this is what muscle. The mic is going to do an underhand grip, tricep push test. That's going to work a little more on the medial head.
What's up, guys? Alright, so if you want some burn, try out this next superset next time you're working on shoulders, whether it's isolated or on your push day. I'm gonna do a superset of lateral raises straight into shoulder press. And that'll wipe you out. What is up, guys? So I just finished my push day, as you just saw. I just wanted to show you quickly what I did, so you at least know, you know, some things that you can try. I did some exercises in there that are a little different. Some variations on tricep exercises. The supersets are killer. I like seriously tried those out for most of my push and pull days. Not all, but most of my push and pull days. Alternating like my first 3, I'll usually do 6 exercises, I'll throw that in there. First 3 exercises I'll do just straight through. Let's say it's a flat, like today, a flat can't talk right now, flat bench, you know, like a straight bar shoulder press, and what was my third one? Skull crushers. I just do 4 sets of each of those, you know, depending on the week usually. And then for my last 3 exercises, I'll superset chest, superset shoulders, superset triceps. As you'll see, I just showed you 1 set of everything that I did, or 1 superset on the last half, so you can get a taste of what it was. For the first half of the workout, like I said, I did 4 sets, anywhere between like 8 to 15 reps, depending on the exercise and which set I was in, usually starting out at a higher rep, lower weight, and then working my way up, kind of pyramid format there. Second half, I did supersets. I did 3 sets. 3 supersets per group of exercises instead of 4. Finished strong, finished with just tons of pump. Really like that last tricep exercise. If you haven't tried that before, the last one that I did there, it's a dual handle tricep press down. For the reason I like it, for one, at least for me, it's a little bit harder to hit the lateral head of the tricep, which if you don't know, maybe I could set this up here for you. See what's going on. All right, can y'all see all right? That'll fly, that'll work. The lateral head of the tricep, which is this one here. This is your lateral head of the tricep, if you can even see. I don't have that much definition, but either way, you have your long head, your medial head, and your lateral head, which is this one. Usually the most prominent one that, you know, people are trying to show off their tricep, or they're flexing for the gram. That's usually the one that you're seeing, but it's hard to build. There's so many dips, there's so many downward movements here, there's so many pushing movements here that work, you know, the medial and the long head back here, this back part here. There's so many moves that do that, but it's a little bit harder because it takes pronation to work largely this lateral head here. Now anytime you're doing a push movement for the tricep, you're gonna work all 3 heads. You're gonna activate everything. It's the same like when you do, you know, a low chest fly versus a high chest fly, or an incline bench versus a flat bench. You're working the chest all the way through on either exercise. You can just add a little bit more focus, a little bit more definition. So that's what I'm focusing on for that last exercise. I get to pronate my hands out. So supination is anytime that I turn outwards. Supination is this way, pronation is this way, turning the wrist down this way. So I'm pronating and pressing down, which for me activates a little bit of the anterior delt, but also a little bit more of the lateral head of the tricep, which I am trying to focus on because it's very weak for me and hard for me to activate. So try that out. I think you'll like it. I like to use 2 separate handles instead of just like a close grip, you know, mechanism, just because I don't like having to flare my elbows high and then press down, which is usually what happens. I've seen people on Instagram doing that. I would advise using 2 not rope handles, but just the fabric handles, just because you have a little bit more grace within your movement to allow you to press without as much flaring of the elbows. Try it out. I think you're going to enjoy it and like the results. I think that's about it. Sitting here in my new car, seriously, just so happy with this thing. I'm just thrilled. I've still got 1 more session today and some other things going on, but other than that, the day's just about over and it's been a blast. Anyways, I just wanted to show you kind of 1 of each so you know what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna continue on through my day and take you guys along. All right, this is my first time using this awesome little clamp from whatever this is, Joby Gorilla Grips, something of those sorts. They're amazing. If you have a camera, if you're doing any vlogging or anything like that, I highly advise you get one of these. It'll save your life, because I dropped my camera last time I didn't have one. So I highly encourage it. Either way, I'm finally using this clamp and I'm really excited about it because it's in my brand new car.
Continue on Tussle Road for about 2 miles.
navigation. I'll just let you know what I got. I haven't even really even told y'all what kind of car I purchased. This is a 2014 Hyundai Elantra with the GT package. This is the GT hatchback. It's got all of the options. Again, 2014, about 48, just under 48,000 miles on it. Full warranty, leather heated seats, satellite navigation, dual zone climate control, panoramic sunroof, backup camera, the works. It's got the bigger engine. I believe it's a 1.4, no, this is a 2-liter inline 4. But super comfortable, smooth as heck. This car is like floating on a cloud, so I absolutely love it. Loved the Mini Cooper, like I mentioned before. It's so much fun to drive, not reliable though. Another thing is how smooth the car is. One of the best things about the Mini Cooper is kind of the opposite, but also the best in this car. In the Mini Cooper, such an incredibly stiff suspension, very tight point and shoot steering. The steering wheel felt very heavy, very specific and accurate. In this car, it's a little bit looser, but the suspension is much softer. Now, there is a sport mode in this car that I can put it into to change to a manual bump shift, and a tighter, slightly tighter suspension, and mainly just tighter steering, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. But just going over bumps, this car is just incredibly smooth, so much softer, which even though I loved that about the Cooper, I also really appreciate it in the Hyundai. So that's what I got. It's a dream right now. I'm just really happy with it. Still getting 30 to 40 miles a gallon, which was one of the things I was afraid of missing in the Mini Cooper, because I was getting, you know, on average 35 to 38 miles a gallon. So I'm very excited about not losing that in my Hyundai Elantra GT. Okay, so I'm about to go into my last session of the day. Then I'm done. Let's see what we're looking like in here. But I've got to be honest with you guys. I have not been getting enough rest. Confession time. I mean, I could use the excuse all I want that I've been busy, that I've had tons to do, which is true. I've had a lot that I'm doing, a lot that I'm working on. New car was one thing that was taking up a lot of time, but that's no excuse. I've done things I've chosen. I'm bad about staying on my phone just late at night, not just sleeping, getting in bed and sleeping. And it has affected, I'm gonna sit down. It has affected my workouts. Besides me just being naturally more tired, I feel dead at like 9 o'clock when I'm trying to get some more crap done. But I do feel weaker. I do feel like I don't have enough strength and enough endurance sometimes to complete sets the way I want to. I say that to say that rest matters. Not only your rest between sets, you know, whatever time slot that you give yourself between a set, it matters that you stick to that. It matters that you give yourself proper recovery, and also just, you know, the proper space to recover within your sets. And I have not been doing that, and I'm telling you, it does make a difference. So I encourage you guys, just for your own sake, for the sake of your workouts, if you really do have goals, it's not just about eating a ton or eating less, whatever your goals may be, or working your butt off in the gym. Your rest matters more than you think. Seriously, it does. It really freaking matters. But anyways, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will thank you forever and ever, because I love you guys. You're amazing, and I'll talk to y'all next time.